40 minutes after the hour, we are live on the Talk to Me station, AM 1300 WMEL. This is Pop Garden Radio. By request, that was XTC with Thanks for Christmas. Cliff Hillis before that with On a Day Like Christmas. And the Slingsby Hornets with their 2013 version of Wham's Last Christmas. Check us out on the web at popgardenradio.com. We've still got the Time Machine and Wanda hanging out there on the group W Bench. And I say hello to both of you as I wave hello to both of you. There's room for more at popgardenradio.com. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a Waltemire family tradition where it used to be we would go over to my grandmother's on Christmas Eve and we'd spend time with her and she would read "Twas the Night Before Christmas," and I just always look forward to that each and every year. Well, she's no longer with us. She's been gone for 11 years now. Well, in January it'll be 11 years, and I've continued that tradition while I don't have a family of my own at home. No wife, no kids. I have a cat. The cat probably wouldn't appreciate it. Well, maybe, I don't know. I've continued this tradition with reading "Twas the Night Before Christmas" live on the air during the Christmas special, and I'd like to do that for you right now. And I get nervous every year. It's just. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."